something new in 2022. It's banana bread with pecans, wholesome and delicious. So it all starts with the bananas. You need about 3 of them, and they got to be 9 inches long, and they got to be kind of ripe. Well, and you take the peels off, and you throw them in a bowl, and you mash them up with 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of milk. Completing the wet ingredients, you're going to add a half a cup of very light tasting oil. Perhaps extra virgin olive oil will work, because you don't want to mess with the flavor of the bananas. Everything from here forward is all about the bananas. And another key ingredient is the baking soda. It imparts a special chemical reaction to the bananas to give it that gray color in the final loaf. You're also going to add about a half a teaspoon of Clabber Girl baking powder. And that's going to give it a little bit of lift. And then, of course, you got to have a little bit of salt to give it the flavor you need. And then you sift in the dry ingredients, which consists of 2 cups of flour and a cup of sugar. Pretty simple. Okay, when you're all done, the batter should look like this. Ready for the pecans, the piece of resistance. You want to use roasted pecans, and then you want to chop them up to about a 1/4 inch piece. Now you transfer the batter into a 9 by 5 inch good quality aluminum loaf pan. A good quality release spray works great, especially if it's applied to a cold pan. Try it. Okay, now it's real important to bake it low and slow, 75 to 90 minutes. Do not use convection, and do the toothpick test. Stick it in one of those cracks that we hope are forming by now. When it comes out clean, you're done. Now let it cool. And it's a bit risky, but once you get it out of the pan and on a cooling rack, you can put it back in the cooling oven and kind of warm up that outside crust, dry it out a little. Yeah, and it's all about that crust. It's the tastiest part of the banana bread. And you'll find that those crusty ends are the best. Okay, and there's really nothing new about this recipe. It's actually from the 1950s. Back in those days, people were frugal. They used everything. They didn't let any of those old bananas go to waste. And this was a very popular recipe of the times, and it works. Okay, so that's about all for now. Please subscribe and share and all that stuff to our YouTube channel, and we thank you for watching today. Production of Renew Science Incorporated, 2022.